Tony Jin. In this video, I'll show you how to set up a basic VoIP IP system using two Cisco CME routers and two phones. I'll explain the entire process step by step and demonstrate how the phones can call each other. So VoIP stands for Voice over IP, and it allows us to make phone calls over an IP network instead of traditional phone lines. For this setup, we are using two Cisco CME routers and two IP phones simulated with CIPC, which is Cisco IP Communicator. Now let's start with router 1. Let's set the host name for router 1 is R1. Then I'm gonna assign for the router IP address 192.168.5.30. The name mask is gonna be /24. And I'll just turn on the interface. Then exit. Then I'll check up the interface brief to make sure my interface is correct. Then I'll enable telephony service. Then I'll register the ePhone. Then I'll set the max ePhone. It's gonna be 20. Then after that, I'll set then after that I'll set the IP source address for the my telephony service. It's gonna be my router 1 IP address, which is 192.168.5.30, and the port I'm gonna use 2000 over here. And after that I'll set the max directory number is 25. Then I'll set a message to show all my VoIP phone is my name and my last name VoIP, and I'll create a CNF files. Then after that I'll check my Cisco IP phone, make sure it has my telephony service, and there you go. And I'll do the same thing for phone number 2 and the router number 2. So enable, go to configure terminal, then set the host name for router 2 is R2, then go to interface F00, then set the IP address for this interface. Gonna be 192.168.5.31, then net mask gonna be /24. Then I'll turn the interface on and enable telephony service. Then also set the max ePhone is gonna be 20 because we need 2 ePhones over here, and we set max directory number is gonna be 25, and set the IP source address for phone 2 is gonna be the IP address of router 2, and I also use the same port 2000, and I'll set the system message is the same because it's my name, so the 2 phones should be the same, but you can set whatever name you want to. Then I'll just register the ePhone by ePhone register command in telephony service. Then after that, I just double check if both of my phones has a telephony service and everything is working fine. Next step, we're gonna create a connection between two phones by configuring directory number for the phone registered to the router. So I go to ePhone directory number 1, then I set the number is 7830, and I'll go to ePhone 1. I'll put the MAC address of the CB1 VM, which phone 1 is located on. So, you don't need to worry about TFTP command server because I just trying to solve the problem, but the TFTP server doesn't affect to the Cisco IP phone, so you don't have to do that step. And I'll check the MAC address by going to the command prompt of the CP1 VM. I'll go to command prompt, then ipconfig/o, then I check the physical address. Then I got my physical address. I'll put the MAC address into the router 1, and I'll map the MAC address of the CPC1 to the router 1. Then I set the button for the directory number, and I also restart the service to map them again. And I'll create a dial peer voice for the connection between two phones. I'll put the destination pattern is gonna be 4 digits start with 7, and the section target IP is gonna be the IPv4 of the router 2. And enter. And I'll check the ping between two routers together, and it works. That's a good sign. And I'll do the same thing, which is 7930, and I'll go to ePhone 1 to map the MAC address to the ePhone to the router. Then I put the MAC address of the CPC2 to the router 2, and after that I also restart the ePhone. Again, you don't need to worry about the TFTP server problem because it's not going to affect to the Cisco IP phone. And we start, and then you set the button for your directory number, and also you restart one more time to update your ePhone. And then you create a connection between two phones by create dial P, voice the directory number, and void. And after that, you set a destination pattern of 4 digits. A 4 digits number start with 7, and the section target is gonna be the IP of router 1. And I'll check up the connection, and it works. Both routers are pinging each other, and there you go. You see, two directory number appears on your two Cisco phones. And let's try to give them a call and dial 7930, which is phone 1. It works. Phone 1 to phone 2, it works. So there you go. So this is the basic setup for two Cisco IP phones by using two CME routers. Thank you guys for watching. Again, I'm Tony Jin. I hope you guys will enjoy the video, and have a good one, guys.